Welcome back. Hobbs Horror back with you with a horror cult exploitation movie. We are featuring this 10 movie pack Gore and More series. Now, I've already reviewed a couple of these films, but I'm going to be sending a copy of those to a good friend of mine. So I wanted to make sure I reviewed everything on here before I either send this or the copy that I have. And today we're going to be focusing on a movie that, believe it or not, a lot of people would have thought I've seen, but maybe they didn't know if I've seen it or not. That's right, Don't Look in the Basement. Now, I've had numerous versions of this film. I'm not lying for sure. I am deciding to review it off this pack. Maybe it's one of the unedited, uncut version. Still pretty gory for what you get with it. So we're talking about a 1973 film directed by S.F. Brownrigg. This film also goes by The Forgotten, which is the original title of the film. It is approximately 1 hour and 29 minutes. Let me show you the inside of the box. And what we have going on in this particular film is we have a mental institution that is being ran. And we have a nurse that is taking too much. She's saying there are too many things happening. The doctors are being picked off one by one. And it is time for her to move on. In the process for wanting to move on, again, another doctor gets killed. So a nurse comes in, and her name is Charlotte. And she has been sent in to take over as the new head nurse to accompany the head warden of the facility. The warden's kind of hesitant to go ahead and bring her on, but she decides to do so anyway. So in the process of her bringing the nurse in, the nurse gets settled. She starts to meet all the patients at the mental institution, and they all have their own little quirks, things about them, the reason that they're there. One person just happens to be a kid at heart. He's a gentleman that he just can't stop being or acting like a child. The other one is a woman who craves affection. She craves affection. She just wants to be loved, but no one can seem to love her. Another one is a woman who is schizophrenic. We have a guy that thinks he is a military sergeant, but he might actually be a real military sergeant. He just can't get over the war and things that have happened and things that he did. Then we have another person that thinks he is a lawyer or a judge. And it's just all these different personalities involved in this. And things just start to happen as she starts to settle in, Charlotte the nurse, and she's getting in there. And people start to go a little bit crazy. You know, you start to see a little bit of the nuances of everybody and how their problems are starting to react with each other. They're not getting along. So people start to get picked off. But there's something going on. There's kind of like a backstory with the film. And, I got to be honest with you. When I first thought about this movie, I thought it was some type of a slasher where it was just somebody in the basement killing people. I had no idea. I never really read the IMDb on this one. This is a first-time watch for me. Believe it or not, a first-time watch. And I thought it was shot well. I thought there was a decent amount of kills. The kills are good. A little bit of gore for it. But I really, really like this. I cannot believe I've been sleeping on this movie for so long. Really well shot. The acting was fantastic. Joe, if you're listening, there was no choreography for this one. Maybe a little, but I didn't look into it. But, man, this was such a fun movie. A very good twist in the film. Very, very well done. I'm very happy to have watched this for the hour and 29 minutes. Unfortunately, the director didn't do a whole lot more after this. But for an hour and 29 minutes, a very good time. Very good fun watch. I'm glad I can check this one off the list. Let me know if you guys have seen Don't Look in the Basement. I know most of you have. I'm very late to the party on this one. But anyways, that is my review for Don't Look in the Basement. If you like what we do here at Hobbs Horror, give us a sub, give us a watch, give us a like. I'm trying to get those numbers back up as I have been so busy. And, alright guys, catch up with you later. See you tomorrow for Dollar Tree Theater. Peace.